So welcome to another video of tech. So on today's presentation we'll be looking at RAM and internal storage. So let's talk about RAM first. What is the acronym for RAM? RAM means random access memory. So on to the next question. What is RAM? RAM is a volatile and temporary storage. It is a communicating medium between the SoC on a smartphone and the internal storage. That is, a RAM is a volatile and a temporary storage. We all know the meaning of volatile. It is not stable, it is not fixed. Then temporary, it helps to load apps and program temporarily. It helps to hold apps and programs temporarily to the SoC. In the event of phone drainage, anything stored in the RAM is lost. Now, whenever you are doing things on your RAM, whenever you are playing games, if your phone off or if anything happens, your RAM automatically lost that data, and when you come you have to restart that thing from the beginning. RAM is where currently running application and OS are stored in a smartphone. RAM helps in multitasking and switching of apps. So when you have anything relating to multitasking, it relates to the RAM. That's why in some phones you say, how many RAM does your phone have? It has 1 gig of RAM, 2 gig of RAM, 3 gig of RAM. So your RAMs majorly help in the multitasking of your device. RAM also affects the speed of your phone. The more RAM you possess, the more ease you find when multitasking. Any related multitasking thing you are doing, your RAM must be high for multitasking. RAM is measured in gigabytes, while the speed of RAM is measured in megahertz. Now, RAM does not store information on the SD card or the internal storage. So let's dive down into the internal storage, what it is. Now, the internal storage is designed to hold apps, files and documents for a longer time and is generally slow. Anything you send from an individual, anything you download, anything you transfer, all of them, they are going to your internal storage. They are not going to your RAM. The internal storage can either be electronic multimedia controller called the eMMC or the UFS, universal flash storage, which is majorly in smartphones. So these are the two divisions of the internal storage. Now the internal storage can be expanded by micro SD card or cloud storage. Now in most budget phones like the itel and the Infinix and the Redmi, some of them, particularly the Infinix and the itel counterparts, they usually have micro SD card. Usually 16 gig, 32 gig, 2 gig or 4 gig. These are to add storage to their internal storage, and in those phones the internal storage are mostly low. But if you don't want to use your micro SD card, you can find a cloud storage like Google Cloud. You can easily back up your files and anything you want to do there. Now the internal storage is a non-volatile and permanent memory, and in the event of phone drainage it does not lost. Whether your phone off for 1 year, 2 years or 3 years, your files will not be lost due to the internal storage being a permanent memory. The size of the storage of your phone may affect your phone, especially if the internal storage is full. It leads to malfunctioning, and the device will want the user to delete the unnecessary files to return to the phone to normalcy. I usually encounter this in these low-end smartphones. Their internal memory are usually small. Maybe they will give you 1 gig of RAM and 16 gig internal memory, and by the time you use, you will discover that this space, they are not enough. Before you know, the memory is full. Your phone will be malfunctioning, certain apps and certain things will not agree to open, and the only way to bring it down is by deleting unnecessary files. So I hope this video is a little bit teachy, and I hope you subscribe. Thank you. Peace.